After Monroe's overwhelming display, the tournament continues, but no other contestant can match the spectacle he created. The other fighters in the audience are still shaken, unable to forget the power and terror in that single devastating glance. Reflecting this, Monroe's official win probability on the prediction charts continues to climb, eventually reaching an astonishing 95%. An announcement for the next match cuts through the tension. The next battle will feature Chen Yushu from the Zealand Star Sector. The name immediately catches Lu Sheng's attention. This is the mysterious rumored reincarnator that Lan had told him about. Intrigued, Lu Sheng leans over the railing to get a better view. Down in the arena, Chen Yushu stands calmly among 9 other contestants in another 10-person battle royale. He has green-blue hair and a braid and is dressed in a traditional-style tunic, a calm grin on his face as a powerful green aura envelops him. With his hands behind his back, he discreetly concentrates his energy, forming a crackling green sphere of power at his fingertips. In an instant, he unleashes a devastating barrage of green energy blasts, catching all 9 opponents by surprise as they wonder what kind of attack this is. The blasts strike with incredible force, sending the other warriors flying. They cry out in agony, with one exclaiming the attack felt as if it had pierced their soul. With the arena cleared, Chen Yushu stands calmly amid the bodies of his defeated opponents. He turns, and a final wisp of energy curls around his fingers before dissipating. Watching from the stands, Lu Sheng's eyes widen in shock and recognition. He realizes what he has just seen, questioning to himself if that was sword energy fired from the fingertips. This incredible display of power only deepens the mystery surrounding Chen Yushu. Lan confirms Lu Sheng's observation, explaining that he's correct. He clarifies that Chen Yushu doesn't even possess a transcendent physique, but his spiritual power is incredibly strong and his fighting style is unique. A small, intrigued smile plays on Lu Sheng's lips as he finds the situation interesting. Lu Sheng wonders if the rumors are true, and if Chen Yushu is really a reincarnated expert from another universe. His thoughts then turned practical. He muses about how such a unique individual hasn't been captured for research. He thinks that if he gets the chance, he should study him to see if he can improve his own martial arts. The tournament moves on. The announcer takes the stage again, excitedly informing the audience that the preliminary rounds have concluded, leaving only 24 contestants. He declares that the 5th round is about to begin. In his next match, Lu Sheng once again demonstrates his overwhelming power. He effortlessly knocks out all his opponents in a single move, showing that ordinary level 11 warriors are no match for him. While the audience is stunned by Lu Sheng's power, his victories are so swift they almost feel expected. His popularity continues to rise due to his spectacular fights. However, many spectators still believe Monroe is the stronger of the two, discussing amongst themselves that despite Lu Sheng's strength, Monroe is still their favorite. Lu Sheng stands alone on the arena platform, arms crossed, looking on silently after his victory. Internally, he has a moment of comic reflection. He admits to himself that Monroe's dramatic and flashy methods are undeniably impressive. A chibi version of him thoughtfully wonders if he should adopt a similar, more theatrical approach. During Chen Yushu's match, Monroe watched with great seriousness, a look of intense interest on his face, recognizing a worthy rival. Following his own impressive victory, Chen Yushu's win probability on the prediction chart soars, coming close to Monroe's. While not reaching 95%, his support rate is a formidable 71.2%, solidifying his position as a top contender. The announcer stands triumphantly before a massive holographic display, declaring the end of the 5th round. The screen shows the current top 3 favorites to win. Monroe leads with an overwhelming 95% support rate. Chen Yushu follows with a strong 72%, and Lu Sheng is third with 16.1%. Just as the crowd absorbs the information, the announcer gets a devious look, telling everyone he almost forgot one more important thing. The audience looks on, confused. To everyone's groans, it's another commercial. He enthusiastically holds up a pixelated bottle shouting about watching non-stop matches can be tiring and promoting an energy drink to stay refreshed. Watching this, a chibi version of Lu Sheng is comically impressed. A loud vibration shakes the ground, jolting him back to reality. His communicator rings, and he sees a call from his sister, Qingya. She appears on the screen, beaming with excitement. She tells him his fights seem way too easy, complaining that before she can shout her support, he has already knocked everyone out. She continues, explaining that despite how short his fights are, the billions back on their home planet, the Blue Planet, are going wild. The tournament is being broadcast everywhere, and everyone thinks it's 1,000 times more exciting than the World Cup. A scene shows people back home cheering him on, shouting, "Go, Martial God!" Hearing this, a warm, proud smile spreads across Lu Shang's face. He holds up his phone as if taking a selfie, thinking this means the Blue Planet has finally connected with the rest of the starry sky. On the other end, Liu Shang's mother and sister Qingyi express their concern. His mother pleads with him not to force himself if he can't win, pointing out the prediction rates are not in his favor and they are worried. However, the family's mood is divided. Qingyi clenches her fists and tells her brother he must teach that arrogant Monroe a lesson. His father, also fired up, agrees, while his mother tries to quiet them. Speaking more calmly, his father advises his son to listen and concede if he has to, reassuring him that what he has already accomplished is enough. His mother adds that the ice demon is terrifying, having frozen people with a glance. With a confident smile, Lu Shang reassures his family, telling them not to worry. He explains that Monroe only appeared so strong because his opponents were far too weak, and that in reality, he isn't as formidable as he seems. His family watches him on a large screen as he tells them with a grin to watch closely, promising to beat Monroe into a pulp. Elsewhere, Snowy also watches the broadcast. Her expression is serious and filled with concern as she clenches her hand, silently urging him to be careful. Lu Shang, sensing her worry, looks on with a gentle expression and softly promises that he will be. After comforting his family, Lu Shang arrives at the arena for the first round of the finals. The 14 remaining contestants have gathered. These 14 warriors are the best of the best from across the 12-star sectors. Just then, his phone rings again. He answers, asking what's wrong. It is Lan, and his voice is filled with urgency. He frantically tells Lu Shang he is sending him the complete profiles on all remaining fighters and that he has just received confirmation. Both Monroe and Qian Yushu have indeed advanced to with a grave tone. Lan urges Lu Shang to be mentally prepared. He advises him not to force a fight if the odds are against him, reminding him he is still young with a long future. Lu Shang calmly replies that he understands and ends the call. He stands among the other champions, his expression thoughtful. He reflects on the news, thinking about the challenge of a level 12 opponent. Then he compares this threat to the level 13 corpse puppet he once fought in the dream space, wondering how a level 12 would stack up against that, revealing a hidden confidence from a battle no one else knows about. With a grand gesture, the announcer roars into the microphone, declaring that the first round of the finals has officially begun. The tournament kicks off with a fierce battle between two powerful warriors. Their swords clash in a brilliant explosion of teal energy. One fighter, a man with blue hair, concentrates his power, his blade glowing. He then unleashes a devastating slash, sending a massive wave of energy that overwhelms his opponent. The defeated warrior cries out as he is thrown backward. The victor raises his sword in triumph as the announcer declares Gabriel's from the Molo Star sector the winner, with the crowd chanting his name. Watching from the stands, Lan notes that Gabriel's has a high-grade transcendent physique and is strong enough to be a contender for the top 5. Lu Shang, however, seems completely unimpressed and lets out a massive bored yawn. Seeing this, Lan becomes frantic. He shouts at Lu Shang that his own championship win rate has dropped out of the top 5 and that he needs to pay attention. Lu Shang casually replies, "Oh, is that so?" Sweating with anxiety, Lan explains that now that they are in the finals, many contestants are revealing their true hidden strength, making the situation far more dangerous. With a slight smile, Lu Shang remarks that, looking at the situation now, His earlier words of confidence must seem like a joke. Lan, misinterpreting this as lost confidence, quickly waves his hands in a flustered panic, insisting that wasn't what he meant. As Lan looks down, disgusted, he mutters that it doesn't matter anymore. Lu Shang places a reassuring hand on Lan's shoulder, telling him that human memory is fleeting. He explains,
if you don't constantly emphasize something, people will quickly forget, leaving Lan confused. Liu Sheng then turns to face him, his expression now serious and intense. He looks Lan in the eyes and asks a profound question. Lan, what kind of thing do you think an immortal bloodline is supposed to be?